Tonight, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step. You did as well. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He's locked in early. Two nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Now here's Snell, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get...
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Starting the drive was Snell, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Ebron caught left side, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, 28 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Completion here to Claypool. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Steeler first down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Titans, nothing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead. Well,
whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Snell on the shotgun handoff. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Benny Snell, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check. Hurt. Line 54. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Past the 20. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Check 55 the line. Check 55 the line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Watch 54, watch 54. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Back to throw now on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
I got you, boy. Mike's my boy, Mike's my boy, Mike's my boy.
They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Snell yet again.
Benny Snell, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a 1st down. Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Watch it divide. It's our field. It's our field.
Now Snell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Yo, check. Watch 54. Watch the pass,
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And some space here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. I got it.
They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. from 10 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Tackle made by Kevin Byard. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh. That's the end of the third quarter.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
A run for Snell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
We own him. Mike 55, Mike 55.
On first down, it's Snell again. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike 55. Check 55, Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They'll run with Snell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
A 21-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
Titans 7.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Mike 55, Mike 55. Blue down, blue down.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Here's Snell. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they take a knee.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And they will take a knee here.
Tonight,
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.